What is up, you guys? Pardon if my voice is not as it's supposed to be. I'm a bit sick at the moment, but Articus? What? What the fuck, bro? Aussie scum. We have so many words. Drop Australian spiders on them. Right. I'll just whatever. Let's just disregard that and get into the game. Douchey bag. Douchey bag. Funny name. Pow. Star Watcher. The map that we're on right now. And Firepluck, backline, doing some bots. I imagine he's doing one pawn. That's very, that's optimistic. Not sure. Maybe he misinput. Probably did misinput. Wanted a Lazarus, I imagine. But yeah, sorry for not posting for some time. But finally the colloquiums are over. Well, I have one more tomorrow, but it's a pretty easy one. So, I mean, yeah, the exams are in like 2 weeks. But I'm good. I did well on the colloquium, so I don't need to get out onto too many exams. Just like some projects that I can only submit in the exam period, which is not going to be a problem at all. Actually, have a couple more exam periods and then like a 2-month break. Well, not just for the students, but for the professors as well. Obviously, they need to catch a break. They're like working really hard at the college I'm at. Vehicles for Nox. This is going to be good frontline wise, but POW doing vehicles as well. These incisors, like I said, I prefer, I mean, I like incisors, right? Incisors have more DPS than the blitzes. They have more range. They have less speed. They have quite less. They have a lot less speed. 13 speed difference between incisor and the blitz. So blitz can get faster behind the lines, but incisor does have better range, better DPS, better health. What is the health difference? 690 to 820. That's 130 health difference. That is a big difference. Have that in mind. And he's just going to be allowed to do this. RC vehicles as well. Douchey bag. Yeah, it says it is a pretty big vehicle map. Check death sentence. Is he going to tech? No, he's just making a lot of pawns. Not the greatest map for energy. Just lower this music a little bit so we can hear each other speak, you know? Someone already losing his commander. That is not good. That is not good to say the least. That was actually a commander trade, which is fine. That's I'm a bit colorblind right now. Sorry. That's Crow and that's Kioma. No, that's not Kioma. That's Crow and that's Max Mask. I imagine. Oh, let me just check the units. Crow and Max Mask. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So they're gonna be fighting to seize this 2,500 metal spot. Emperor Glass. I wonder if that's Kaiser Glass, the player he was previously named. Could be. We'll see. But yeah, still no recycling. I think these incisors could actually deal with these blitzes. Well, not if they go one by one, but that is a lot of damage actually from these incisors. They do handle these blitzes pretty well, but here comes some pawns. And yeah, these pawns are about the same speed as the incisors, only 2 over. And it's actually going to be Max Mask and Skag. We're going to secure these 2 wreckages. Glass. Oh man, commander drop. There's a problem. We do have a scout, and we do have a nettle here. And oh look, well, he could be in trouble, right? He just needs to. He's got to move towards that turret. And Aesir, oh man, he's sending all of his blitzes there. Glass, he does have energy, but oh no, that is actually not worth it. I imagine at 1250 metal. Well, let's say around 12 blitzes died, or a bit less. So yeah, that was not worth it from Kaiser Glass. That is a big donation. He is trying to. He sucked up 12%. That is not enough. That was a pretty big forfeit from Kaiser Glass. The dumbest thing I've seen today, but that's fine. It's the attempt that matters. Destroying his Road destroying his commander. Wants that 1250 put into workers, T2 workers, as soon as possible. And we're getting a metal storage right next to the battlefield, which is fine. Which is fine. It is in favor of Skag and Max Mask at the moment. Crow does not have a lot of units to begin with. He does have a lot of metal though, but just does not have enough build power to keep producing units. Crewmate sharing a lot of metal to Emperor Glass. Not sure for what reason. Maybe he did have a lot to work with. Anyways, kind of missing on part of the action here. Yeah, these stouts are just metal donations, I guess, at 300 metal. Not the greatest. And yeah, just look at Max. Look at Max. He's maxing out that metal storage with these wreckages and even taking in more with his construction vehicle. That is a lot of metal to work with. He can instantly build a T2 factory. Or can he actually? Yeah, it's 2900. Both for Bot Lab and for the... Let me just take a look. Is the Bot Lab... we can have it from this one. Yeah, 2900 for both Bot Lab and the vehicle plant. The aircraft plant is a bit more expensive. The T2 one, like 3200, I think. Crewmate is up against 2 players, so he will need help from Glass as soon as possible. So he did well to donate that metal. And obviously we see Emperor Glass, he moved his mouse on this front line. So he is obviously good in regards to, he is aware of what is going on the battlefield, and he will need to intervene sooner rather than later. And we're trying to defend this. I don't think the gauntlet is the way to go as of yet. We should get some like, I don't know, like some dragon lightning, or what was it? Dragon's Claw, right? So Dragon's Claw turrets before we get this up, because if we get this up, like, it's gonna shoot like 1 or 2 shots, and Acer and Ladarcy can just choose, okay, let's fuck it, we're just gonna go, we're just gonna attack, and it could be a problem. That could be like 1250 metal wasted. Oh wait, what happened here? Death sentence actually went through with a couple of units and destroyed all of this. Oh my god, no. Okay, so he does have metal storage at home. That is good. That is at least did he recycle it, or what happened? Like, no way Death Sentence had so many units to go through. Like, he had 1 turret, 1 metal extract. Maybe he just recycled it. And I'm just overreacting. Actually, a lot of these Shell Shockers from Nox. Oh yeah, by the way, I wanted to put it into perspective. Like, Shell Shocker, he is, like, the unit is cheaper, has better move speed, and what else was it? Not sure what else. More DPS, right? Than its counterpart from Cortex, which is the Wolverine, right? So 155 and 2300, and Shell Shocker, 100 energy less, 20 metal less, 1 DPS more, or not? They're just the same DPS, 6.6, 5.7, and it even shoots faster. So I guess less damage from the shells, or yeah, burst 260, 300. Okay, so that is the difference. Once a shot lands, it's 40 damage difference. That's what it was. And I guess Shell Shockers are a bit faster, like just 3 speed faster. What is it? 51 to 54. Yeah, just a bit faster. But yeah, there we go. Wolverines do a bit more damage once their shot lands. That is 40 damage at the point of direct hit. And like I said, that gauntlet just destroyed this front line completely. You should have not built it. That is 1250 metal, just gone completely. That is commander worth of metal. And look, you're still getting attacked. These blitzes are going through. Crewmate could lose his commander here, and he may very well lose his command. Yeah, this is really bad. Should have not built that gauntlet. We could have built a couple of dragon lightnings, dragon's claw. I mean, at least Glass has his grave robbers here to help. He's getting out more thugs, and crewmate still has some vehicles to work with, but he does not have a factory anymore. Has good income, not producing anything though. Should go for T2 immediately. And Emperor Glass should help him out with this front line. Acer trying to get in close, but he does not have enough energy for a D gun. And he's getting shot by these tanks. These tanks, man, so much range. 350. I think thugs have, yeah, 380. That's a bit more range. And we are reviving units. That is good from Kaiser Glass. He does not want to invest a lot into units. Just the energy that Grave Robbers require to revive them. And we have breakthrough from Skag with a couple of pawns. I don't know if they'll do any. I don't think so. These incisors are right there to intervene. No way Skag can get anything out of that. Oh man, look at these grunts. Sweet pie. 77 grunts in this one spot. What is your aim? What is your goal with them? Hopefully he does not like crash them into these pounders, because that would be fatal. Oh man, all these tanks attacking. I'm not gonna get much out of it. Just repair the turret. Nice. Okay, good. Good from Nox to repair the turret. Goes down, but look at all these tanks going down. 1200 metal, 1300 metal from these tanks. That's a common mistake. We just see that players just crash their units into the defenses. They lose a lot of these units, especially vehicles, which are worth a lot of metal. Like one of these tanks, imagine, one of these brutes is worth like what? Let's see, 235 metal. That is 35 metal more expensive than a Fiend, than a T2 unit, which is one of the best T2 units. And that is just too much metal to give away. Let's check Nox. Well, maybe he gave it to someone? No. I guess he just didn't, or he revived. He didn't revive. Just took a lot of that metal, but already invested it into different things. Maybe something at home. Making a T2, I don't know if that's good. You're still making units, and you're making T2, and you're making a gauntlet. That's not gonna work. And you're at 0 metal. No way. Oh. Glass actually making some progress, crashing blitzes yet again. This is so annoying, like when someone crashes blitzes into the front line. Oh man. Especially when it's like thugs who cannot shoot like in their direct vicinity, like right around them. This Whistler is out of position. And now we have push from... Now we have a push from Emperor Glass, since you guys threw all of your units at him, and he just keeps reviving and reviving, and now you're going to lose your entire front line. Acer going to degun a couple of these units, but he is quite low. He should run away. Let's try and focus him. Oh, very nice dodge from crewmate. That guy is done. That guy is Donzo. There's nothing keeping this. There's nothing keeping them from assaulting this front line. And look at these grave robbers, man, from Glass. Just reviving units. Reviving all these units, and they're gonna crash. Just hope they... Oh man, this could be this could be over fast. Let's see if these shurikens, though, they cannot go up against all these grunts. These grunts deal a lot of reduced damage against these aircraft. You see bombers, fighters, 16% of damage dealt to them, but just look at all these units going through. This is a very big problem. Yeah, this is not going to do anything. Oh man, you're just not looking at your commander. This gauntlet is going to go down. Nox, not the greatest decision. You don't have solid control. You cannot push them further back. What happened here? How did they all blow up? Oh, okay. Mausers. That figures. But look, we're still not stopping all these units. How the hell did these Sheldons get here? What? Did we revive them? No, we didn't. Getting some sumos. Kaiser has a forward T2 lab. He is lacking energy though, but he has 2,000 metal. Getting some fiends out. Fiend sumos, some light anti-air. And they're managing to stabilize, but... Well, that is some team damage, but let's see how top is doing. There's a lot of these Centurions, and that is actually a pretty good stun bot. onto these tanks. But Centurions will handle these maces easily. I think they have, yeah, maces 46 speed, Centurions 45. They're not going to be able to catch up to them. And Centurions have less range, but way more DPS than the maces. 3 times more DPS than the maces. They're just going to run them through without a problem. And even the tanks have a problem against these Centurions. Just look at that strong line. Where's another stun bot when you need it? Obviously not going out yet. We're just making welders. And just look at the amount of units Kaiser Glass has. That is a lot. A mix of T1 and T2 units. Well, we have bulls coming from Acer. Although this sumo does very decent damage. That is 275 damage per shot. Sheldon's not the greatest against these. Sheldon's do like 105 damage per shot. That is when the shot lands. So okay, this ball is done, but we need to chase these. We need to chase down this artillery. Just look at the damage that this artillery is doing. And well, they're focusing onto this sumo, which is a problem. And oh no, Kaiser should have went for it. Should have just went for it. I'm not sure why he's back and forthing these units. Sheldons are outranged by these Mausers. That was actually a pretty good stun. That is like 5 units. 5 T2 artillery stunned. That could be good. Kyoma and who else is this? Sweet Pie have complete control over mid. Oh wait, what is going on here? Firepluck doing what Firepluck does best, and that is just rushing Marauders. If he's not playing aircraft bombers, he's just rushing Marauders, which is the case here. And everybody was caught up with dealing with T1, T2 units. They have at most tier 2, and nobody can match these Marauders right now. They're too fast. They have a lot of DPS, a lot of health, and are not easily dealt with. And just look at Death Sentence. He's completely out of the game. And this could be it, actually. This is pretty over, I think. Like, there's nothing here, just T1 lab. And these are only T1 tanks. We have some T2 tanks from POW, but that is not enough. And we lose this fusion reactor, and we still have more to lose. We have 5 more Marauders here. Just blow up a couple of windmills. So they chain, and that's it pretty much. That is actually a very good play from Firepluck. He should have went with more Marauders. Was this Skag doing some bombings? He would like to see those. That is a mix of T1 and T2 bombers. That is actually pretty good. Never tried to mix, but there we go. 2 bases completely ruined with these Marauders. Amazing they got T3 and we have still barely hit T2. Yeah, we're not playing well on these top lanes. Oh, that is a commander. Bye-bye. And these aircraft survive. Although we have some anti-air going for them. But yeah, POW losing his commander on the front line. And what are these 3 going to do? Is that actually going to do anything? No, it's just going to hit a couple windmills. So just going for a commander bombing, I guess. And I finally have Fiends coming out from row. And obviously we had better top players. We didn't push, and mid, I guess. And look at this. Look at Firepluck. He has a 3rd advanced fusion reactor in 21 minutes. That is actually pretty good. That is very good. Does not even have a regular fusion reactor. He doesn't have I'm not sure if he recycled it. Really not sure. But yeah, he doesn't have a geothermal to work with, so he probably got a fusion reactor and then just recycled it. Why are we standing in one spot? We should move. Oh, some fat boys as well. I don't think these tanks are matched for the fat boys. Well, 800 damage on each shot, which is not the greatest. Yeah, just look at that. That's a lot of Metal just straight up wasted. And we're not moving our units. What was going on? We could have completely destroyed at least this position and pushed them back a bit further. Oh well. Getting a gantry up yet again. Not sure why he was so low on the metal income. He is good, looking good right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Has 4. Oh man, Skag, bro. Skag. It's doing 17 abductors. These turrets, the beamers, into the base, probably of Darcy or Acer. You already done this. You already done this oh so many times. And yeah, I'm just not surprised. Just waiting for the perfect moment. Oh, they actually revived the fusion reactor. That is. And Death Sentence has a lot of things to revive as well. So we should have pushed this at some point, or what are we doing? We're still doing, we're just barely doing T2 vehicles, and we're just now upgrading our metal extractors at 23 minutes. That's not good. Oh wait, how to... That was actually some decent anti-air, but that's done with. Darcy, yeah, he's gonna have his base. He's gonna have his base beamed up. He's getting his base beamed. Loses T2, and well, this is like, oh man, this is so slow. Like what on earth? He pretty useless as always. Well, he did get the T2 vehicle plant, so they're not making any more units. But look at these fiends. Oh man. And we're still not making progress. Like what on earth? And Fireplug doing some Razorbacks finally. These units can make a big difference. That is more than 100% more HP than the Marauder. Marauder has like 5,000. Razorback 13,000 HP. So these guys should get a couple more than 3. You just line them up, and they can just destroy anything and everything. Just look at that, and pretty good range. %5 per pitbull shot. That is a lot. Should have climbed up that mountain. That's fine. I guess we have Shivas from row, but these Shivas are pretty slow. Shivas from row, but they're pretty slow. That rhymed unintentionally. And not the greatest use of Razorbacks we've seen, but they're getting some damage in, at least. You know, that is a... Hopefully it does not... Why, man? Why? Like, you don't even need to do that. For real, that is just a waste. You're gonna get it. Oh, let's do that one as well. And let's get our Razorback D-gun. He's trying to destroy it so that they cannot resurrect it easily. But yeah, he could have just gone elsewhere with these Razorbacks, obviously. Not the greatest use of them. Again, recycles the gantry. Like... Sorry. This is what I don't like. Like a little, you know, just play around, make a gantry, make a couple of units, attack, like keep them in check. You're literally better off jacking off. You're not doing anything. I don't know. I really don't like it. Like, oh, okay, let me make a gantry, let me make a couple of units, let me attack, let me recycle the gantry, make another advanced fusion reactor, and then make the gantry back up again. Like, what is going on? Just like make like 20, 10, even 10 Razorbacks, and you can open up and finish the game, pretty much. Like, okay, there's gonna be 1 or 2 stun bots, but you just get like 1 or 2 units to assist. Like, just get a couple scouts and you know where you can go. So yeah, like look, this is what 3 Razorbacks did. Imagine what 10 Razorbacks would do. Actually, I'm just speaking from experience because I played the game where I just make a couple Razorbacks and win the game straight off. Just because you go and attack one spot and it is so freaking easy. These units are just so strong. They eat up any T1, any T2 units they come across, except obviously like mammoths or some shit that has like a lot of HP. But they're pretty much good against anything. Anything you put them up against, they will perform. And how is this allowed from Murticus? Like this guy got hard rated by Firepluck, and we have scorpions. We have 2 gauntlets. We have scorpions, gauntlets, rattlesnakes, a basilica, and a bulwark and a keeper. How the fuck did we allow this? And this is a problem, honestly. Look at that basilica. And finally, we're deciding to push. Is it gonna matter though? These Shivas are a bit too much for these bulls to deal with. Just look at that damage. And that Shiva shell does even more than a Zar. Zar does like 800, or maybe I'm wrong. See if I can find a Zar. I guess not. Someone actually shot a nuke. They have a nuke. Oh, Skag. Okay. Well, got countered, I imagine. He has another one. Oh, are they gonna scout and see? This one doesn't have an anti-nuke. He can destroy this easily. And again, he's attacking the most reinforced spot with these Razorbacks. That is, he's just, I don't know, he's just making mistake after mistake. He should go for something else. Like, obviously, yeah, there's gonna be units guarding that. You just attacked it like 5 seconds ago, and you're attacked it again and again. Good nuke from Skag. Just completely destroyed Murticus's front line. Like, all that he invested, that's like over 20,000 metal that he invested into that front line, even more. Okay, we have Roughnecks. We cannot get seaplanes though, right? I don't know if you can get a seaplane platform there. Oh man, these banishers can actually hit air. Yeah, and they do full damage to air. Oh, these banishers are done. These roughnecks are like, like a bit stronger than pawns, pretty much flying pawns. And still attacking the same spot. Insane. Well, maybe blue will make a difference now, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Have a lot of anti-air here. Not sure what that's for. Well, yeah, he knows. He doesn't want any more turret drop shenanigans going on, you know. And what is this? 40 roughnecks, 40 gunships. That is good. Could be good if he points them in the right direction. Let me see the sniper burst actually. 2,500, yeah. That is. Like what? 4 shots the Shiva. That's a lot actually. Oh, and we finally have a good coordinated attack on the bottom side. some glass and fire pluck. Well, that's not good. These Razorbacks even deal well with aircraft, so these shurikens will not be able to do anything about that. And there we lose an advanced fusion reactor for Aesir. And we should actually attack this position, like just send one there. Just send one. Actually gonna run Ladarcy over completely. And even Skag joins in with these roughnecks, and that is actually a decisive blow. This could be GG's. Could actually be GG's. And look at all these tanks. Yeah, that was impossible for sure. Like 3 players. Nobody was putting pressure on them, so they just coordinated their strike onto the bottom side, making short work of Ladarcy, of another player who left. He knows it's done. Nothing they can do. And yeah, that is it pretty much. Boom, there it goes. Oh no. Oh no, I just need to hit one. Yeah, it's going down. Not that fast, but it is going to go down for sure. Or is it? Well, it is. There's nothing shooting these guys. Yeah, that is. There it goes. God damn. Row out of the game, and just look at this. This is just clean up. Douchebag is next. What is he doing here? Look at all these anti-air. What the fuck? He got scared a bit once he saw the turret drop. He's like, ha, you're not dropping turrets in my base, Skag. And it's all like stacked up together. Nemesis, Prevailer, what on earth? You can stun all this with just one bot. You can stun his entire base with just one stun bot. And there it is, right there. Look at that. Look at that. And that could be a nuke. Oh, he's not even going for it. He has 2 of these. But man, look at that. Just stunned these bulwarks easily. I didn't know bulwarks were... They should be unparalyzable, honestly. I mean, yeah, I'm just... that's my opinion. But if you can easily stun bulwarks, that is a bit too overpowered, no? Like, if you know how to use your stun bots well, that is just kind of insane. Forfeit goes through, and that is victory for the Eastern team. Took a little while, but sure was a decisive victory. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm going to try and upload more frequently now that the colloquiums are over. And yep, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.